kindergartners. Mrs. Wishy-Washy here, and I am coming to teach you something about farm animals. This week in science, you are going to be learning about the differences between animals that are in books and movies and cartoons versus animals in real life. Because sometimes we give characteristics to animals in stories that are just not real. I have a sheepy stuffed animal sitting here with me, and he's got a flower, and he was telling me about all his dreams that he had in the field last night. But that's not what real sheepies do. They give us wool. They eat grass. They aren't sniffing daisies and telling stories. But that's okay, because we're going to learn all the differences between real farm animals and fiction farm animals. To get this unit started, I'm going to read you my story, and it is called Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm, and it is written by Joy Cowley. There's me on the cover, looking sharp. Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm. This is Mrs. Wishy-Washy, and this is her farm. Here is her house and her truck and her barn. I should say mine, because those are mine. Here by the barn is the old tin tub where all the animals go for a scrub. They do not like that. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Moo, the cow cries. I hate this old tub. I've got soap in my eyes. Did you know that cows really can't talk? So that's an example. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Ee, the pig squeals. I've been scrubbed from my nose to my heels. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. Quack, the duck moans. I've got suds in my feathers and aches in my bones. Me too, honey, me too. The scrubbing is over, the tub goes away. No more washing, the animals say. Moo, moo, ee, quack, 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 quack. Bye, Mrs. Wishy-Washy, mean old Mrs. Wishy-Washy. We are leaving you, and we won't be back. Well, that just breaks my plum little heart. Fast down the highway, they run side by side. Where will they go? Where will they hide? Ee, the city, squeals the old pig. We'll go to the city where the barns are so big. But the city is as wild as a farm stampede. There is nowhere to rest and nowhere to feed. They should have never left Mrs. Wishy-Washy in the first place. 3 hungry animals walk into a barn. There is food on the dishes, but it is not like the farm. The cow looks around with an anxious face. I think we could be in the wrong eating place. Well, that's for sure, honey. Along comes the cook with an angry shout. You'll be roast on toast if you don't get out. Look at their poor faces. They run for their lives to the barn next door and find themselves in a hardware store. Oops, they are making a mess. The van pulls up in 2 shakes of a tail. It's the pickup van from the animal jail. They're taken away. Oh, what bad luck for the cow and the pig and the poor old duck. They sit in a huddle, hungry and pale, in the cold, muddy cage of the animal jail. Then the unhappy cow and the pig and the duck hear the chug, chug, chug of the old farm truck. I just can't keep that thing from stopping to chug. They moo and they squeal, they quack and they cheer. It's dear Miss Wishy-Washy. She is here. I was there. I was just got beside myself. I was finally there. Far from the city and back on the farm, the animals run to the old red barn. Now Miss Wishy-Washy fills up the tub. Come on, you 3. You need a good scrub. Oh, bliss, says the cow as she jumps right in. Oh, bliss, says the pig with a happy grin. Oh, bliss, says the duck, splashing in with the rest. There's no doubt about it, home is best. A wishy-washy, wishy-washy, the end. So, friends, I'm going to put another video in this slide and I want you to check it out. Learn some things about some real cows and pigs and how farmers really act. And I love you and I will talk to you tomorrow.